And welcome to the Okoboji High School on Explore Live Video. We have Siouxland Conference Volleyball happening between Okoboji and Central Lyon. Okoboji coming in with a record of 3-15, Central Lyon 11-7 on the season. I'm Tim Soper with you this evening. Matthew Grisham, our video engineer for Explore Live Video, and we'll get started tonight with your pregame show, and that's thanks to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
And your pregame show, thanks to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, as we will talk about Okoboji and Central Lyon a little bit. Okoboji coming in with a record of 3-15, played a ton of early tournaments in the season and got a couple of wins through those tournaments. They defeated South O'Brien and also Sibley O'Cheaton in those tournaments. Their other win on the season coming against Hartley Melvin Sanborn. That was at the HMS tournament earlier this year. Last time out, they were hosting Sheldon. That was on Tuesday. They fell to Sheldon 3-0. Sheldon, a pretty good team in the Siouxland Conference. For Central Lyon, they got their season off to kind of a slow start, but now have rattled off quite a few wins on the season. Last time out was a battle against West Lyon. That is a good rivalry in the Siouxland Conference. And first, why don't we send it to the court? McKenna Helmers getting quite the honor here. 500 digs.
This is an outstanding individual accomplishment that is a reflection of the hard work and dedication McKenna has demonstrated these past 4 years. We are incredibly proud of her and her teammates that helped her achieve this milestone. Let's hear it for OHS senior McKenna Helmers. And now for your starting lineups.
And that was Okoboji senior McKenna Helmers being honored for 500 digs on her career. And we'll let Matthew get the starting lineup sponsor queued up. That is thanks to Central Bank in Spirit Lake.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
And our starting lineups, thanks to Central Bank and Central Insurance. They'll make it happen for you, and we'll actually meet those starting lineups in a little bit. They are going through them pretty quick here at Okoboji High School. We will step aside here as they're getting set for the national anthem. But Siouxland Conference Volleyball coming up on Explore Live Video between Okoboji and Central Lyon. But first, 2-minute timeout for the national anthem.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
National Anthem has been played. Starting lineups have been met. We'll meet them here on Explore Live Video, thanks to Central Bank and Central Insurance. Starting for Okoboji, we have number 3, Olivia Lorenzen, number 4, Avery Simpson, number 7, Carson Thielen, Harper Rabels wearing number 9, Amy Martin is number 11, and Emma Rock, number 22, the libero, wearing number 1. She's in the white jersey for Okoboji. McKenna Helmers, the senior. For Central Lyon, they'll start with Mariah Gerlman, number 2, number 7, Veronica Wagmeister, Dion Jansman wearing number 8, McKenna Metzger is wearing number 14, number 16, Desta Hugendorn, number 18, Aubrey Metzger, and number 19, the libero for Central Lyon is Riley Weiler. As Central Lyon wearing the purple jerseys, you can see them on the left side of your screen as you're watching on Explore Live Video, also on our YouTube page, Explore Okoboji. Okoboji wearing the gray jerseys. Liberos are in white this evening for both squads. Okoboji coached by Ashley Lindquist, assisted by Ben Christoffels and Emily Meadows. Central Lyon coached by Jamie Scharr, assisted by Kelly Weiler and Megan Witzel. As it will be Amy Martin serving and going to be into the net for our first point. So Central Lyon will jump out to a 1-0 lead in set number 1. Again, first to 3 sets in this Siouxland Conference volleyball matchup. Back to serve for Central Lyon is Jessa Pitleski, and going to be received by Okoboji, but killed out of bounds. So quickly 2-0 Central Lyon. Pitleski, a senior for the Lions, serving right in the middle of the court. Tosses it up. Going to be dug out. Martin going to set it up and going to be kill attempt and dug out nicely by Central Lyon. Helmer is now with the dig and going to go up, and the kill attempt dug out nicely. It was Thielen on that one for Okoboji. And a little miscommunication. Helmers has to get it over on a third hit. Central Lyon towards the middle to Gerlman and into the net. Okoboji onto the board as it is now 2-1 for the Lions. Bringing Kayla Peters to serve. She's right in the middle of the court as well. Nice overhand serve. And Central Lyon setting it up to Wagmeister. Middle of the court, Okoboji going to Simpson and blocked at the net. Simpson, or excuse me, that was Rabel, one of the players building the wall, but they're going to vote she was into the net. So Rabel, the middle hitter, 5'10", into the net during the block, and it's 3-1 Central Lyon. And they go, and this one was blocked by Central Lyon. Lorenzen has to push it over. Up for Central Lyon to kill, and the kill is long for Jansma. 3-2, Okoboji trailing. And it looks like Helmer is going to do the serving. Standing serve for Helmers, and dug out, and Central Lyon kind of scrambling, unable to save it was Weiler. We're tied at 3. Helmers tosses it up. And Central Lyon setting it up and going to be killed down. Gerlman from the middle position. 5'10" junior for the Lions. Central Lyon retakes the lead 4-3. Serve to the back row. Send it up to Lorenzen. Has to jump for a kill and gets it where no one's standing. Olivia Lorenzen with the kill. It's 4-4. Some other volleyball games happening in our area. Cherokee's at Spencer. ELC's at Emmitsburg. Sioux Center at Sibley Ocheyedan. HMS at Hidden. Sioux Central's at East Sac. And Alta Aurelia at West Bend Mallard. Nice kill attempt. Nice dig by Helmers, but it's going to go out of bounds. So that was a rocket from Jansma. And off the dig of Helmers goes over the net and out of bounds. 5-4 Central Lyon. Now Jansma going back to serve. And they're going to call, I believe, double hit on Thielen, junior for Okoboji. And kind of a push dig attempt and pushed right back over. Now Central Lyon going to set up their offense. They get it over to Hugendorn, who slams it home. And it's 6-4 Central Lyon. Back and forth early, but Okoboji yet to hold a lead. They've been able to tie it a couple times. Helmers pushing it towards the front of the group. Whitrock up over the net, and a kill attempt dug out nicely by Helmers. And Lorenzen tried to put it where no one was. Heads up play by Weiler. And nice pushover by Hugendorn. It's 8-4 Central Lyon. Dion Jansma still at the service line. Goes back row. Lorenzen digs it out. And they set it up to Whitrock. Received nicely by the Lions. Hugendorn slams it, but they did not make it over the net. So 4 hits on Central Lyon. Going to be 8-5. Okoboji trailing Central Lyon, and they're going to send back Olivia Lorenzen. Lorenzen, top spin serve. Sets up Central Lyon, and going to go off the wall as Helmers tried to get the redirect, but good kill by Metzger. And Central Lyon serving again. This is Weiler, the libero. Up towards the net and pushed over by Simpson. Hugendorn with the kill, and that one straight down. 10-5 Central Lyon in set number 1. Cross-country meets also happening tonight. Spirit Lake and Okoboji are at South Sioux City. And ELC, HMS, and Sioux Central are at the South O'Brien cross-country meet. Weiler tosses it up. Helmers the dig. They're sending it up towards Simpson. It actually has to be taken by Whitrock, who pushes it over. Good heads-up play by Okoboji there. Martin's going to have to bump it over. Central Lyon setting it up and just tipped over and down by, I believe that's Avery Harmon for Central Lyon. Timeout taken by Okoboji. We'll take it with them. We'll just take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with more Siouxland Conference Volleyball on Explore Live Video.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Okoboji Volleyball on Explore Live Video thanks to United Community Bank and the Hut Bar and Grill, just to name a few of the great sponsors. Central Lyon leading Okoboji early in set 1. 11-5. Okoboji using a timeout to talk things over. Coach Lindquist making some adjustments. Weiler serving for Central Lyon. Martin's going to push it over for the Pioneers. They'll set it up backside, and good dig off the floor. Good job by Okoboji. Ooh, I'm going to say double hit. I think maybe Helmer's on the pushover is what they ruled as a double hit. Good hustle nonetheless by the Pioneers. 12-5 though, Central Lyon. Weiler tosses it up. And Okoboji going to work. Simpson with a kill attempt, and nice pancake there by Weiler, but Central Lyon can't do anything with it. And Okoboji gets the point, trying to claw their way back as they trail 6-12. As this looks like Schwager coming in to serve. 5'7" junior. Sets up a little right of center. Serves it into the net. And it's 13-6 Central Lyon. Kenna Metzger going back to serve for the Lions. As Helmers checks back in. Whitrock will take a rest. And see who came in for Schwager, but she also comes out. Metzger serves. Helmers with the dig. And going to be miscommunication as Helmers come up behind of Rabel. And they both kind of hit it, but it goes off to the side. 14-6 Central Lyon. And they set it up to Rabel, and she just kind of hits it nicely over. And she gets it down. 14-7 Central Lyon leads. Amy Martin now serving. Central Lyon setting it up, and a little scoop shot, but they're going to call a lift. As Hugenoren almost tried a finger roll that you'd see like in basketball, but they vote she got too much of it. And a lift is called. Martin serving again, taken in the back row. They set it up to the middle. Girlman, but it's blocked by Okoboji. Rabel in the middle there helping out. Also building the wall was Carson Thielen. Martin serving again. A couple straight points for Okoboji. Let's see if they can keep it up as kill attempt can be dug out nicely by Martin. And Thielen hits it over and bumped over by Lorenzen. Hugedorn with the kill attempt and a set bump by Lorenzen. And this one going to be long. Good defense by Okoboji earns them that point. That's another kill attempt by Hugedorn. This one went long. 14-10. I believe 4 straight points for Okoboji. Amy Martin still serving. She goes to the left side there. Kill attempt off the wall and dug out nicely. Going for the third hit here is Simpson. Central Lyon sent it up to Hugedorn, who kills it off the net. And that one kind of rocketed down off the ricochet. And it's 15-10 as Central Lyon ends the little Okoboji run. 15-10 Central Lyon in this first set. As Pitleski serves. Martin setting it up, and this one going to be almost set over. And timing was off to Thielen. Central Lyon gets the point, 16-10. Pitleski tosses it up. Martin going to set it up to Rabel, just kind of a standing kill attempt. And Central Lyon now setting up their offense, bumped over by Simpson. So Central Lyon going to get it turned it over, and that was Metzger. Good thought on it, just didn't get enough air on it. And it's 16-11 Central Lyon. And they'll bring in Peters to serve. And timeout going to be taken by Central Lyon. Their first of the set. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them, and we'll be back with more Okoboji Volleyball on Explore Live Video.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Okoboji Volleyball on Explore Live Video tonight, thanks to Consumers Lumber Company and Northwest Bank, some of our great Okoboji Sports Club sponsors. 16-11, Central Lyon leading in set number 1. Thank you for watching tonight on Explore Live Video and also our YouTube page, Explore Okoboji. As this one going to be off the net, dug out nicely by Central Lyon. They set it up, a pushover by the Lions, sets up Okoboji. Offense kill attempt off the net. May have been partially blocked. Central Lyon gets the point, making it 17-11. Just want to thank Matthew Grisham, our video engineer this evening. Central Lyon serving. They go right side for Okoboji. They go towards the middle. Nice kill attempt, but going to be blocked and pushed back over. Gerlman in the middle of that, along with Dion Jansma. 18-11 Central Lyon. Thielen with the dig, bumping it towards Lorenzen. They go towards the middle to Gerlman, and I think Okoboji was into the net. Lorenzen trying to get the block. Called for into the net, and it's 19-11 Central Lyon. Dug out nicely by Okoboji. Lorenzen, a little tip over, but there to save it back was Gerlman. As Lorenzen tried to touch it over, but not tall enough for the 5'10 Gerlman. She taps it right back, and Okoboji at a deficit of 20-11. Logmeister serving. Lorenzen. That one didn't look right off the hand. You can kind of tell by the body language. Didn't like that one. Kind of hit it flat. And it's 21-11. Biggest lead so far for Central Lyon this set. Logmeister serves it over. Martin up towards the net. Thielen kills it in off the wall. And Okoboji gets a point back. Trying to claw their way back as Central Lyon at 21. A few points away from ending the set, but Okoboji not going to go away quietly. Helmers back to serve, standing in the middle. Standing serve, hit over. Miscommunication on the set over, but now Central Lyon getting a chance to set up their offense. And that one going to be off the antenna, and that is going to be out of bounds, Okoboji point. Saw a couple of the Okoboji players pleading like, hey, that hit the antenna. Indeed it did, and Okoboji gets another point. Push over by Central Lyon to Helmers. Martin going to set it up towards Lorenzen, who kills it towards the middle. Off a block of Metzger. And Okoboji with 3 straight points. Helmers with the serve. Central Lyon sent it up to Gerlman and going to be off the block of Whitrock. And it goes toward the side, and it's 22-14 Central Lyon. Hard overhand serve for the Lions and blocked back to Okoboji, and they have to bump it over here. Good job by Whitrock. And whistle, as they're going to call a double hit on Whitrock there. I think Thielen is okay. She kind of hit that one. I don't know if it hit her right in the nose, but seems to be okay. 23-14 Central Lyon, couple points away. And over and 2 for Okoboji. Kill attempt by Central Lyon off the block. And Helmer's a diving attempt, no good. And it is set point for the Lions. Josina Peterson getting the honors for set point. Looks to her coach and goes short with the serve. Dug out nicely by Okoboji. Thielen punches it over. And Okoboji living for another point. It's 24-15. Serve going to be off the top of the net. Hard serve by Thielen. Now Central Lyon returns it over. Okoboji setting up their offense. Thielen towards the middle of the net and bumped over by Lorenzen. And middle kill going to be out of bounds. Helmers almost dove for it, but pulled up at the last second. And it's 24-16. Thielen, overhand serve, going to be bumped into the crowd, a couple rows deep. And 24-17. Thielen back to serve again. That one towards the back row and pushed over in two. Okoboji gets it back over in two. Kill attempt coming from Metzger, and it is long. Okoboji not going away. Back row serve by Thielen. And Central Lyon sets it up. Bumped by Helmers. They go over to Lorenzen, who has to bump it over. Far side, Central Lyon kill attempt is long. And it is 24-19. This one back row. Central Lyon setting it up and off the wall and pushed over. Okoboji scrambling a little bit, but Helmers gets it under control. Bumped over by Whitrock. Central Lyon towards the middle, and Okoboji, nice dig there by Thielen, and now Okoboji gets it up in the air. Now they are going to hit it out of bounds off the official. And Okoboji, good effort towards the end, but do fall short on set one, 25-19. And we've reached your set break here, as all those are thanks to Okoboji Motor Company in Spirit Lake. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we will be right back with set number 2 from Okoboji High School after this 2-minute timeout on Explore Live Video.
Okoboji Motor Company, we understand your vehicle represents a significant investment, and nobody knows your vehicle better than our certified experts, who bring on average 30 years experience in providing expert GM and Toyota service. We have the latest, most advanced equipment specifically designed for your vehicles. Express Lube and service hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 336-1500 to service your vehicle.
Okoboji Motor Company. Driven to serve better. Driven to serve better.
CMB is a proud sponsor of our local high school athletic teams. Shop online and browse our inventory at deerequipment.com. CMB, your local John Deere dealer, committed to being your dealer of choice.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Set number 2 underway. Central Lyon serves it up. Okoboji setting up their offense, tipped over by Simpson. And the Lions kind of scrambling, and they're going to vote Simpson was in the net. So that's how set number 2 starts. As Central Lyon took the first one at 25-19. Lions looking to build a lead early in this set. Martin bumps it up, and Vrabel hits it over and into that sideline. Saw where the defense was going and hit it where they weren't. And Vrabel, the sophomore for Okoboji, ties it up at 1. Martin going to get the first serving duties for the Pioneers this set. Overhand serve, dug out nicely by the Lions. And they're going to set up to Jansma, who right into that corner. Line judge had to get out of the way of that one, but was able to see it was in before she got out of dodge, and it's 2-1 Central Lyon. Wagmeister back to serve. Dug out by Helmers. And they set up to Thielen, who goes long with the kill attempt. Just mistimed the jump. Hits it long. It's 3-1 Central Lyon in set number 2. Lorenzen kind of off kilter on the bump, and Helmers had to try to hit it over and ends up into the net. 4-1 Central Lyon. Central Lyon in the purple on the left side of your screen. And they serve it in the net. Okoboji in the gray on the right side. Both of the liberos wearing white for their respective teams. And it looks like it is going to be Kayla Peters back to serve for the Pioneers. Gets the ball from the student section as it rolled away. Peters walks into the serve and serves it to the back row. Central Lyon sent it up to Jansma, who hit it flat off the hand. And it is 4-3, Central Lyon leading. Peters serves again back row. And they're going to call a double hit on the set attempt, and we're tied at 4. As we want to thank Okoboji Motor Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, and State Farm Insurance, just to name a few of our great sponsors. And Okoboji setting up their offense. Martin sets it up to Thielen, but I think I'm going to call a double hit on Martin on the set attempt. So 2 straight points for a set attempt called double hit. And Central Lyon with the lead, 5-4. Coming near side to serve is Josina Peterson. Serves it across toward the middle. Lorenzen up for the kill attempt. Can't quite get it to bend down. And it is 6-4 Central Lyon. Peterson looks over to her coach. Serves it. This one dug out by Thielen. Lorenzen up towards Thielen, who gets it off the net. Now Central Lyon up to Jansma, who spikes it home, and it's 7-4 Central Lyon. 3 straight points for the Lions. We, as a family of stations, saw Central Lyon take on Spirit Lake earlier this season. Now we see them take on conference foe Okoboji, and that one's into the net. And it's 7-5 Central Lyon. Helmers to serve. And taken by the front row, kind of mishandled it. Now Okoboji going to get a chance to set up their offense. Martin towards the middle, Whitrock. Mistimed the jump, so she just has to bump it over. And they set it up towards Jansma on that far side, and she kills it home. 8-5 Central Lyon. Jansma on that left side for Central Lyon. Very effective, and now she'll go back to serve. So at least for the time being, Okoboji won't have to deal with her in the front row. Overhand serve, dug out by Okoboji. Lorenzen hit it over in 2, and now they set it up to Hugendorn far side, and she kills it home. So that left side attack for Central Lyon, first set and second set so far. Now they're getting most of their points. Jansma, back row, and tipped over by Thielen. Hugendorn just touches it over. Now Okoboji. Thielen bumps it up to Lorenzen, whose cross-court spike attempt pancaked nicely, but no, they're going to say it did hit the ground. Weiler tried to get in that flat hand underneath the ball, but could not quite do so. It's 9-6 Central Lyon, but Okoboji and Carson Thielen going back to serve. Running serve, and nice to the back row. They're sending it up to Hugendorn, and I think they're going to call double hits. And they do. It is 9-7 Central Lyon leading in set number 2. They lead 1-0 for the match overall. Hugendorn getting the set, and the spike attempt is in that back line. 10-7 Central Lyon. Weiler, the libero for Central Lyon, going back to serve. 5'6" junior for the Lions. Walks into the serve and goes short with it and makes Lorenzen really have to reach for it. 11-7 Central Lyon as that one goes out of bounds. Weiler, serve, backs Lorenzen up a bit. Whitrock, the kill attempt off the wall. And Metzger tried to do something with it, but ends up hitting it out of bounds. 11-8 Central Lyon. But Okoboji back to serve with Lorenzen. Lorenzen to the back row. This one hit over on one hit. Thielen bumps it up and just going to have to be tipped over and off the mark. Aliana Hansen off the mark, and Central Lyon leads 12-8. Metzger waiting for the okay to serve. Goes back row, Lorenzen bumps it up. Thielen back towards Simpson, who has to get up over the net. Thielen bumps it up to Lorenzen, over to Hansen, who hits it into the net. And it's 13-8 Central Lyon. They took set number 1, 25-19. Looking for a 2-set lead. They're up by 5 here in set number 2. Lorenzen back row kill attempt long. 14-8 Central Lyon. And timeout going to be called. Official looked over to Coach Lindquist, and she said, yeah, I'll take one. 14-8, Central Lyon leading in set number 2. 30-second timeout. Back with more on Explore Live Video.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sport Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
And welcome back to Explore Live Video's coverage of Okoboji Volleyball. Thanks to Bank Midwest, the Eye Care Center, and Dr. Craig Newell. Just name a few of our great sponsors. Tim Soper with you on the call, and Matthew Grisham, our Explore Live Video engineer. Central Lyon leading 14-8 here in set number 2. They lead 1-0 overall. Okoboji setting it up towards the middle. Whitrock towards the middle of Central Lyon's defense. And now Okoboji unable to handle it is Simpson off the kill attempt by Hugendorn, but she didn't put 100% onto it. It's a little bit of a change-up, and it's 15-8. Metzger does not get it over, as you heard the crowd just hoping that one would go over. It does not. 15-9, Central Lyon leads Okoboji. As looks like Schwager may be coming in to serve, and that is the case. Layla Schwager, a junior, will go back. Serves it to the back row. Weiler digs it up, and Gerlman, kill attempt, hit up towards the rafters. Don't think it hit anything, so Okoboji able to tip it over. Hansen saves it, and now Central Lyon setting it up towards Hugadorn. Mistimed her jump, and now Okoboji hits it out of bounds off a little bit of a scramble. And it is 16-9, Central Lyon leading in set 2. Whitrock checking in, and we'll check right back out for Helmers. Serve going to the back row. Lorenzen digs it out. Thielen over to Simpson. Nice kill attempt and dug out. And now Rabel hits it back over as the bump was long. 16-10. Okoboji trails. And looks like Amy Martin coming in. And she'll go back to serve for the Pioneers. Goes back row with the serve. Bumped across and almost miscommunication, but Central Lyon does get across. Martin up to Rabel. Kill is within the wall. And it is 16-11. As that spike got between the wall and the net. And Okoboji trims it to a 5-point lead. Martin back row serve. Going to be set up towards Gerlman, who tips it, and good diving attempt by Thielen to save it. Lorenzen bumps it back row. And they'll set it up. This is Wagmeister. Good scramble, and Thielen bumps it over. Good hustle by Okoboji, and then out of position is Okoboji, as good job by Gerlman, just tipping it over. And 17-11. Pioneers trail Central Lyon in this second set. Wagmeister back to serve. Left-handed serve goes to the back row. Martin unable to handle the second hit. 18-11, Central Lyon leads. Serve towards Lorenzen. Martin having a run for that one, and miscommunication as Martin was trying to get out of the way, but the ball kind of kept following her. 19-11, Central Lyon leading. Going on a run here as they're getting towards the end of the set, and miscommunication on Central Lyon's part. Okoboji steals a point back. 19-12, Lions lead in set 2. Peters to serve for the Pioneers. Hard serve into the net. 20-12. Central Lyon leading in set 2. Lions send Peterson back to serve. High serve going to be handled, and a kill attempt just long by Carson Thielen. Central Lyon with the point. 21-12 they lead. Peterson serves it across. And out of rotation was Central Lyon, so Okoboji going to get the points. And it will be Helmer's back to serve. I was trying to see if I could hear the conversation between Central Lyon coach and the line judge. As Okoboji setting up their offense. Kill attempt by Lorenzen going to the back row. They're set it up to Jansma, who hits it into the net. 21-13, Okoboji trying to get their way back and avoid a 2-set deficit. They set it up towards the middle. This is Metzger, dug out by Helmers and bumped over by Whitrock. Central Lyon going to set it up again to Metzger, who spikes it long, and it's 21-15. Misspoke last point. Okoboji with a couple straight with McKenna Helmers at the line. And our serve going to back row, and that one was a little changeup. And it's an ace serve for Helmers. And the lead down to 5. This one going to the back row. Central Lyon sent it up, and a double hit going to be called on the set. And it's 21-17. Timeout taken by Central Lyon. Okoboji going on a bit of a run here, trying to make it a 1-1 game. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the rest of set number 2 on Explore Live Video.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Okoboji clawing their way back in this one. McKenna Helmers back to serve. They got it down to a 4-point lead in this set. Back row serve set up by the Lions, and they go over in 2. Thielen sets up towards Whitrock off of the wall. They go to Jansma, cross court kill attempt, and again, that one working for the Lions, 22-17. Okoboji want to get this serve back as soon as possible, with it being 22-17 here in set 2. Jansma serves it across. Lorenzen's kill attempt is taken in the back row. They bump it towards Metzger, and they hit it right in the middle. Okoboji was getting set up, and they found the hole in the defense, 23-17. Jansma, back row serve, hit over by Whitrock. Now Central Lyon sent it up to Hugedorn, who's bumped it off the wall. They'll go back to Hugedorn, gets another attempt off the wall, and Okoboji scrambling for it, unable to get it, and it is set point for the Lions. 24-17. Central Lyon looking to take a 2-0 lead in this matchup. Jansma serves back row, and it's mishandled by Peters, and it is 25-17, the score in set number 2. And Central Lyon leading 2-0 here against Okoboji. We'll have the third set for you in 2 minutes, excuse me. I almost said 2 seconds. That'd be a very quick break. 2-minute timeout. We'll be back on Explore Live Video.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
The Lakes News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Back at Okoboji High School for some Siouxland Conference volleyball, thanks to Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Insurance, C&B Operations, Kirk Carson's with Carson's Financial Group, and IGL Teleconnect. As we're getting set for set number 3, Okoboji trailing 2-0 here against Central Lyon. Scores of 25-19 and 25-17. And Okoboji starts by serving to the back row, and the kill attempt is in by Girlman. Central Lyon starts third set off up 1-0. Thank you for joining us on Explore Live Video this evening. And a few games coming up on our Explore Live video stream, including tomorrow. Got football between HLP and GTRA, 8-man football for Friday night on Explore Live Video. Central Lyon setting up their offense and gonna spike it home. Jansma on that right side for Okoboji, and it's 2-0. Again, HLP, GTRA, the audio for that one will be on Q102. On Y100 tomorrow, it is Sioux Central traveling to Emmitsburg. And on KUOO, ELC taking on Spirit Lake. Okoboji tips it over and gets the hit out of bounds. 2-1, Central Lyon leads in the set. Must-win set for Okoboji if they want to keep this match alive. Kayla Peters to serve, and that one a little short off the serve, and it's 3-1, Central Lyon. Lions send back Wagmeister to serve. Lorenzen the kill attempt into that sideline. Nice topspin kill attempt by Lorenzen. 3-2. Central Lyon with the lead. Okoboji going to send back Helmers. Helmers went on a good run late in the second set to make it interesting. Got it down to a 4-point lead for the Pioneers. And Girlman with the kill attempt. Long. We're tied at 3. I should say wide. The way she was hitting it, she hit it too hard. Either way, 3-3 in set number 3. Central Lyon off the mark, and it is 4-3 Okoboji here. They've clawed their way back and have taken a lead here. Trailing 2-0. Need to win out to come away victorious. Girlman hits it to the back row. And spike attempt by Jansma, unable to be handled by Okoboji, and it's 4-4. Serve going to go back row. Thielen sets it up to Whitrock, who bumps it over. And kill attempt by Central Lyon, dug out nicely by Okoboji. They go towards Jansma, right inside that line. Went near side with it this time, and it's 5-4 Central Lyon. Peterson to serve now for the Lions. Goes short with it, and Okoboji having to tip it over. Just kind of play with what they were given. Blocked by Whitrock. This one going to be dug out nicely, but put right back, and not much Central Lyon, or excuse me, Okoboji could do with that one, as Metzger with the kill. Metzger at 6'2", sophomore for Central Lyon with the kill, and it's 6-4. This one going to be bumped into the net. And a couple of Okoboji players, Thielen and Whitrock, both went for it, and they kind of stepped on each other's foot, so they both kind of slid and are having a laugh about it. 7-4, Central Lyon with the lead, looking to add to it, and this one going to go off the official. 8-4. Near side official tried to get out of the way, but couldn't quite do it. This one going to be bumped out of bounds, and Central Lyon going on a run here, 9-4. 6 straight points for the Lions. Thielen bumps it up. Lorenzen with the kill attempt off the net, and Central Lyon setting it up. Tipped over, and Jansma finds the hole in the defense. 10-4 Central Lyon. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Okoboji coach Ashley Lindquist. 10-4 Central Lyon leading. They lead 2-0. Back with more of the third set on Explorer Live Video.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
And we are back at Okoboji High School. 10-4. Central Lyon leading in set number 3. Josina Peterson still serving for the Lions. This one to the back row. Thielen bumps it over in 2. Now Central Lyon send it up, and they hit it towards the defense, and Okoboji scrambling a bit as Helmers had to dive for that one. Couldn't get back up in time. It's 11-4 Central Lyon. And this one, nice play there by Whitrock to get it over. Now Central Lyon has to get to bump it over. They do. Martin going to set it up back towards Thielen. Kill attempt in as it bounces off the wall and into the net. Okoboji gets a point back. It's 11-5 Central Lyon. Thielen, after the kill, will go back to serve. And towards the back row, Weiler has to dig that one out. Kill attempt just long. A good attempt by Jansma. A couple oohs and ahs from the Central Lyon crowd wondering about that one, but Okoboji gets the point. As they set back to Jansma. This one going to be off of the support of one of the baskets as a rocket of a kill by Jansma leads to a 12-6 lead. Just want to thank some more great sponsors, including CC Screen Printing, The Gardens, Okoboji High School, Lakes News Shopper, MHR Insurance, and Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons. Okoboji gets a nice dig by Helmers, and they're going to give Okoboji the point off a double hit. Make it 12-7 in favor of Central Lyon. Lorenzen walks up into the serve, goes back row. They set it up to Hugendorn. What a cross-court kill. The angle she had to get on that one. And got it over and inside the line. 13-7. The lead now for the Lions. Riley Weiler serving for the Lions. Pioneers setting it up. Thielen bumps it over. And now another kill attempt blocked by Okoboji. And I think they're going to call 4 hits. They're going to say it actually wasn't blocked by Okoboji. It just never got over. This looks to be Schwager coming in to serve. With the score 13-8 in set number 3. Good back row serve by Schwager. Hugendorn with the kill attempt and dug out by Schwager. And Simpson wondering where the net was. Kind of try to play that one awkwardly, and it ends up being Central Lyon point, 14-8. Substitutions complete, and Metzger back to serve. It's McKenna Metzger for the Lions. And bumped over by Rabel, unable to handle it. His Central Lyon, and the Pioneers get a point, 14-9. Amy Martin comes in for our Hansen. Eliana Hansen gonna take a seat. Martin gonna go serve. Taken in the back row. Hugadorn just has to kind of push it over. Okoboji scrambling just a little bit. Simpson with the kill attempt. And they go behind for the set. Okoboji with the dig. Simpson bumps it up. Thielen bumps it across. They set it up to Girlman, blocked by Rabel. And they're going to give Okoboji the point, as they're going to call a lift. I think they maybe could have called a double hit, as I thought it hit a Central Lyon player hands and then in the face, but Okoboji got the point nonetheless, 14-10. They trail Central Lyon. Martin back to serve again. Miscommunication. Weiler hits that one back towards Hugendorn. And they bump it over. Simpson has to kind of readjust her feet. Good kill attempt, though. Got plenty on it. Helmers bumps it up. Martin going to go behind her. Thielen's kill attempt off the wall. They bump it back over. Helmers to Rabel. She hits it over. They set up to Girlman. Bumped by Martin. Thielen over to Simpson. Kill attempt just long. 15-10 Central Lyon. As this looks like Jessa Pitleski coming in to serve. Pitleski tosses it up. Goes back row. Dug out by Lorenzen. And Thielen with the kill attempt, long, 16-10. Pitleski. Serve is dug out by Lorenzen. Rabel with the kill attempt. She bumps it up off the block, and Okoboji unable to get it across. 17-10. Central Lyon one set, 125-19, then 25-17 for set two. So Okoboji needs to win set number 3 to continue this matchup. Thielen, a running kill attempt, going to be bumped over by Okoboji, or excuse me, Central Lyon. Nice touch by Thielen and touched over by Central Lyon. Rabel in the middle, bumps it across. And now Central Lyon has to set it across. Simpson, kill attempt, just punched that one through the wall. Blocked by Okoboji. Good play here by both teams, good rally. Central Lyon back towards the middle, they get it across. Rabel didn't think it was going to make it across. She went to play the block, but ends up falling on Okoboji's side, 18-10. Jessa Pitleski still serving for the Lions. Taken by Helmers, kind of awkward in between. Good job by Boji to get it across. Here's Girlman's kill attempt, just long. And it's 18-11. We'll bring in Kayla Peters to serve. Serve off the net. Taken by the Lions, and kill attempt is going to be in that far line. As Veronica Wagmeister getting the point and going to get the serve. 19-11. And that one kind of off her hand right away. You tell by her body language she didn't like that one off the hand. 19-12, they're going to send Helmers back to serve for Okoboji. She went on a decent run in set 2. See if she can do it again. As Okoboji looking to claw their way back in set number 3. Set up towards the middle, it's Girlman, bumped by Helmers. Whitrock off the net, and going to go under the net as Central Lyon, so Okoboji gets the point. 19-13, they trail. And that one off the hands of Helmers. 20-13, Central Lyon leading. They'll send in Josina Peterson. She went on the big run. That's been the difference so far in this set. She serves towards the back row and kind of a change-up serve as it dropped in front of Peters, 21-13. Helmers bumps it up. Thielen cross to Lorenzen. Kill attempt is going to be wide. Almost took out that young man's popcorn. Popcorn's okay though, 22-13. Peterson serves. Helmers bumps it over. Central Lyon scrambled for a bit, and then slamming it home is McKenna Metzger. 23-13. Central Lyon closing in on a Siouxland Conference win. Peterson looks over to her coach. This one going to be bumped by Okoboji, going to Lorenzen for the kill attempt, and she hits it up over the wall. And Central Lyon able to scramble and get it across. Martin sets it up to Thielen, and it's going to be bumped back. Okoboji gets to reset. Hit over in two. Now Okoboji again scrambling. Here comes Whitrock with the kill attempt. Nice dig by Peterson. And going to be tipped over, and they're going to say Okoboji point off the lift of Central Lyon. So 23-14. Okoboji trailing Central Lyon. I think the ball may have disappeared underneath the stands. So we'll need a new ball. Thielen to serve. Hard back row serve is long. Just long, and it is 24-14. Set and match point for Central Lyon. Dion Jansma going to do the honors for Central Lyon. Okoboji has to bump it across. Central Lyon set it up to Metzger in the middle. Helmer is a diving attempt. Thielen sets it towards Lorenzen, who bumps it over. And going to be into the net is Central Lyon. Okoboji point. So they stay alive. And they'll send back Olivia Lorenzen. Lorenzen overhand serve. Back middle. They set up to Metzger. Helmers digs it out. And they're going to say Okoboji into the net. And that is going to be your matchup. 25-15. Central Lyon takes set 3. And they win 3 sets to nothing. 25-19, 25-17, 25-15. We've reached your post-game show here on Explore Live Video. We'll get some thoughts from Coach Ashley Lindquist in just a little bit, but we'll take a 2-minute timeout. Your post-game show, thanks to the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake, thanks to Doctors Norland and Cornwall of the Eye Care Center.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park. Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
And we are back at the Okoboji High School, where Central Lyon gets a Siouxland Conference win 3-0, 25-19, 25-17, and 25-15 over Okoboji. And joining us now, Coach Ashley Lindquist. And Coach, I thought your players, Central Lyon came in, they executed very well, but you guys had some moments where you went on some runs and you made them work for it.
Yeah, definitely, and that was our goal for sure for the night. We actually had played them, a couple weeks ago at the Spirit Lake tournament, so we kind of knew what to expect going into it, knew that they had some really solid hitters and a great setter and a good defense. But I'm super proud of our girls. We definitely were able to make some adjustments down the line, and like you said, we did able to go on some runs, and that's what it takes. And, we kind of put them in a position that they really had to come back out and, get some quality points to get the win there against us. But like I said, super proud of our girls.
And you guys went on a couple of good serving streaks in the first set. It was Thielen on some good serves, and then it was Helmers in the second set. So it's kind of nice to get multiple servers go on runs for you.
Yeah, and we've had, pretty consistent servers year-round so far, and McKenna does a great job for us. And, if we can continue to keep getting those runs, then we'll be able to get more points down the stretch.
And if we're going to talk weaknesses, that right side defense, so their left side, I think that could also just be contributed to the size of Central Lyon. They have some size up front, so
they sure do.
I'm not sure what you'd really do to adjust that, because you can't really just tell them to be shorter.
Yeah, you definitely have to play to your strengths of your team and kind of figure out what is that other team's weakness. And that's something that even in the middle of the set you have to be able to adjust. And sometimes tonight we were just a few points behind in getting that adjustment done. But like I said, still super proud of our girls. I'm glad how we came out and played. The gym kind of seemed a little flat energy-wise, from the crowd, but our girls were able to, overcome that too.
Yeah, and a pretty cool moment before the game. You got to honor one of your seniors, McKenna Helmer's 500 career digs, and for your libero, that's obviously one of the things you want them to do quite a bit, but quite a cool accomplishment for one of your players.
Yeah, definitely. We knew that she was getting close. She's been a solid face in the back row there for the past couple of years, and so I couldn't be more proud that she was able to hit that milestone, and we'll just keep on trucking and getting her more digs.
And believe it or not, we are kind of wrapping up the season a little bit here. We head into October this weekend. You got the ELC invite, and one thing you said about this was a ton of teams there.
Yeah, so it's a 7-team round robin, so we'll play our max of matches allotted on the day, which is 6. And I kind of like to look at it as like a Lakes area tournament, because we're there. Esterville, obviously, Spirit Lake. Then you got Cherokee that comes in, GTRA, Lake Park. So it's really nice to all get together, but it'll definitely be a telling day playing that many matches, because a lot of times, on Saturdays we're not used to playing 6 matches, or if you do, they're maybe a little bit more spread out than just consistently playing. So we'll have to, regroup tomorrow and then get ready to go for Saturday.
All right, and then looking at next week's schedule, looks like you got one on the road, one at home, Rock Valley, and then Boyden Hall. So what does it kind of look like next week trying to get your girls back in rhythm after a pretty long tournament?
Yeah, so we'll have to make sure that kind of depending on, where we sit Saturday and how well we play, we'll turn back around, like you said, on Tuesday. And we actually were able to play Rock Valley at a tournament, so we, definitely have seen that. But they've been playing some really solid volleyball. So we're going to have to be able to watch some film this weekend, kind of be able to make some adjustments down the stretch, but we just got to come out and ready to play.
And hard to believe, like I said, we're, if my math is correct, under 3 weeks from playoffs already. So how are you kind of feeling about your team as we head towards that?
Yeah, well, pairings will come out this next week by Friday the 7th, so we'll just kind of see where we go. But obviously the Siouxland Conference is always tough. tough 3A, which is what Okoboji is, and Northwest Iowa is always tough.
Yes.
There's several ranked teams, so just depends. I'm not, quite sure which way we're going to quite go yet, but, we'll have to be ready to play and definitely give someone a challenge.
All right, Coach, any final thoughts on this one?
No, thanks, but for the coverage tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming up. That's Coach Ashley Lindquist. Thanks again for coming up. As Okoboji hosts Central Lyon this evening, and they fall 3-0, 25-19, 25-17, and 25-15, and that's going to do it for our coverage. I want to thank Matthew for coming along and being the video engineer this evening. I want to thank all of you guys for watching on Explore Live Video and our YouTube page, Explore Okoboji, and also all of our great sponsors who make this possible. Football coming up tomorrow, and then more volleyball next week. You can find the full sports schedule under the sports tab at exploreokoboji.com. Signing off from Okoboji for all of us at Explore Live Video, I'm Tim Soper saying have a good night.